Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a general love tarot reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading today may apply to everyone watching. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation, and release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages the universe wants to share with the collective today, please. What do we need to know? What do we need to hear for this reading? This is the Two of Water. We'll put some more cards down before we start talking about what's going to be on the top row so we can see the story that's developing here. What does the universe want to share with us today, please? What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? This is the Ten of Water. We'll throw one more card out and see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know about this person and this connection, please? And this is the Tower. Okay, guys, let's start talking about this. First of all, do not fear this Tower card, especially with the Two of Water and the Ten of Water next to it, because this is about your person making a big move towards you that might shock you and surprise you, because the Tower is about major changes coming all of a sudden out of the blue when you do not expect them. This is about things shifting and changing in this connection with your person and in your world and in your universe, guys, because this Two of Water is the Two of Cups. And it tells us your person wants to have this romance with you. They want this partnership with you. And they are saying here, and this is what I'm hearing, that they have waited long enough. That this time apart needs to come to an end. And that is what they are planning to do with this major move towards you. Because that Ten of Water is the Ten of Cups. And that is all about long-term partnership. And your person saying here, yes, I know that you are the one. You have always been the one. I just wasn't ready for you or for this relationship. You shocked me. You surprised me. I wasn't expecting to meet someone like you, and I certainly didn't believe that you would stay with me. But I'm hoping that you will give me this chance to reconcile with you that comes with that Two of Water, and then start building this relationship. I know it's been a long time since I have spoken to you. I know that I have a lot of making up to do to you, but I am going to do that because I know that you are the one for me, and I see a future with you, and that is what that Ten of Water is all about. It is about the happily ever after for you and your person. It is about the two of you establishing a home together, moving in together, getting engaged, getting married, if that is part of the plans that works for you and your person. But it is about long-term commitment and perhaps even combining your families or planning a family if that resonates for you and your situation. This is about your person coming towards you to state their intentions, but not only state their intentions, they will also follow through, because this is about your person wanting to plan a future with you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need to hear today, please? What do we need to know? What is happening here in this connection? This is the Hermit, and the Hermit is about your person being in this place at the moment where they are in isolation, where there is no communication, where there is no contact. Now, with that coming next to the Tower, though, this is about them bursting through this door here that is on this Hermit card and making a beeline back to you. Perhaps they'll even show up at your door, because what your person is planning here and plotting in their mind is something that may surprise you. This is about them wanting to show up for you in a way that they possibly never have. Now, the Hermit is about someone who is in isolation. They are shut down. They could be running from you. They could be ghosting you. They could even have you blocked, but there is a sudden and swift change coming with that Tower card there. It is about all of a sudden something is different because your person has come out of this self-imposed isolation and they're making their way back to you because they want this partnership with you. The Hermit is ruled by Virgo, so if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Virgo, this can be a place of validation that there's a message in this reading for you. You don't have to be a Virgo for this reading to work for you or resonate with you. These readings are for the collective, and they are for all signs. We're only going to fit 4 cards across the top today for this tarot reading, guys, because these cards are very big. And for those of you who are wondering what this deck is, it is the Good Tarot, okay? And there are beautiful images in these cards, and don't use them very often because they are so big and a bit challenging to shuffle and definitely to lay out on the table because we can only put 4. But let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? This is the 8 of Fire. Well, this is about communication coming from your person. And that is obviously the next step that needs to happen here, or rather the first step that needs to transpire in this situation with your person. And this card has a beautiful panda on it. If anyone resonates with pandas, I'm not really sure what that is, but it's some sort of perhaps maybe fairy or forest person here. The 8 of Fire is the 8 of Wands. And it is about getting things moving. It is about getting things out of this place of stagnation where they are locked down behind that wooden door that has all the keys hanging there. All your person has to do is grab that key and open the door and make their way back to you. But this is what they are planning. The 8 of Fire is also a card of communication. It tells us that your person will initiate contact with you and start coming out of this self-imposed isolation, to start talking to you, to unblock you if you are blocked. Please just take that as it resonates, because it is about communication going back and forth between you and your person, because that is the first step here that needs to happen so that the two of you can come to this place of this romantic partnership, this reconciliation that comes with that 2 of Water, which is about the union of hearts, and your person saying here, yes, I want a romantic relationship with you, and I am willing to do what it takes to make that happen. I have been in this isolated place. I have been shut down, but it's time for me to start coming out. I have seen and understood so much during this time that we have been away from each other. I have been doing inner work. I've been doing self-reflection. I have done a lot of soul searching, and I can attest to this now, that you are the one I've always wanted. You are the one that I need. You are the one that I see a future with. Actually, what I'm hearing is you're just the one for this person. And they are saying this loud and clear in this tarot portion of this reading, guys. So let's see what else we need to know. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know for this reading today, please? The Hanged Man. Well, we were just talking about a clearer perspective, right? Being able to see things, having epiphanies, having breakthroughs, and that is what your person has been having. This is about them being able to see things from a different perspective, your perspective, and through that, they are able to acknowledge that they should have seen things clearer earlier, but they couldn't. Perhaps they were blindfolded. Perhaps they just didn't want to see. Perhaps they were unable to admit to you because of their pride, their ego, their stubbornness, that you were right all along. But they will say this to you when they make their way back to you, because this hangman is all about making compromises and being a better communicator, being able to tell you what is going on in their life, being able to express their feelings of love for you, being able to open these lines of contact and communication so that it can flow between the two of you, so you can reunite, but build a happy, healthy relationship with each other that has this potential, deep, strong potential to go long term here, with the 2 of water and 10 of water side by side. The hangman is ruled by Pisces, so if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Pisces, this can be a place of validation again, that there's a message in this reading for you. You don't have to be a Pisces for this reading to work for you or resonate with you, as we stated with the Hermit. We do call out the signs that go to the cards because people have asked us to in the comments, which is why we support that here. But this is interesting because the hangman can also be about things being in a space of suspended animation. And suspended animation is where things are just not moving, where there's been no movement, perhaps for some of you for a long time. But with this 8 of fire being next to it, and this tower here being catty corner from it, this is about getting it unstuck. This is about getting things to flow and open up between the two of you so that you can talk, spend time together, and start rebuilding this relationship. The hangman also tells us, though, your person wants to hold on to this relationship, especially with it coming beneath this 10 of water, which is the 10 of cups. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? What is happening here? What does the collective need to hear for this reading today, please? Well, this is call. Okay, guys? And this comes with number 20. This is the Judgment card, which is about the resurrection energy, which is why this angel is on this card blowing the trumpet here. I don't know if you can really see that, though. It's so faint. This is about rejuvenation of the connection between the two of you. Restoring this relationship. It is about reunion. It is about reconciliation and the opportunity for this relationship with this person to be reborn, which means it will be in a better place than it was before, because your person has also been going through this period of rebirth while they've been locked away here behind this door with a little lantern that comes with the Hermit. And that rebirth has been very important for your person. It is what has awakened them to the fact that they can't stop thinking about you. They can't push thoughts of you away. They can't turn off their feelings for you. So they just need to get to it here and make something happen. But this Judgment card is also about your person as well, judging themselves a little bit harshly here for not being able to be full on in this connection with you before, but they were not fully prepared for this love or for this relationship, which is why they shut down, why they stuck their head in the sand like an ostrich, which is why they went up on this mountain like the Hermit, or bolted themselves behind this wooden and steel door here so that they could awaken to what they needed to within them. And that is part of this process and part of this journey between you and this person, so that you can have this divine love, so that you can have a solid, healthy, happy, balanced partnership. Because the way that it was going between you and your person before you went your separate ways was probably not leading towards a healthy relationship, because your person needed to restore something within them. They needed to go through this process of rebirth. They needed to be able to see things from this clearer perspective. They needed to do this soul searching and this inner work and self-reflection that comes with that Hermit card. But as they have been working through all of this, they want to burst through this door with this Tower card and start making their way back to you, because they are saying here, it's time for me to act. It's time for me to do something. It is definitely time for me to communicate. And I need to make my way back to you, because I can see and understand, because I've had a breakthrough and I see things much clearer now, that yes, we do indeed belong together. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? Well, this is the Four of Fire. The Four of Fire is the Four of Wands, guys, okay? So the Four of Wands is all about long-term partnership. It is first of all a card of reconciliation and reunion. But ultimately, the Four of Wands, the Four of Fire, is about long-term partnership for you and your person. But more importantly, celebrating that partnership, having a party, having festivities, having friends and family over, perhaps for those of you who wish to celebrate that way. For some others of you, you may choose to just celebrate with your person privately by having a nice dinner at home or going somewhere romantic and for the evening and having a nice romantic dinner. Perhaps it's something about taking a trip, a little weekend, or an overnight getaway to celebrate the fact that you are getting back together. However you choose to do this, this Four of Wands, this Four of Fire is all about long-term partnership. Very much supporting that Ten of Water. So what your person is saying here, and this is what I'm hearing: I have not treated you right. I know that I should have treated you better, but I needed to figure myself out. And I acknowledge that I hurt you. I acknowledge that I damaged this connection. I broke your heart. I broke my own heart in the process. And I know that I need to do things differently with you, which is why I have spent this time away from you. So I didn't do any more damage, so that we do have this opportunity to repair this relationship, to reconcile with each other, and start over with us both being in a better place. You have both leveled up. It's like, yes, a video game where you go to the next level. You've raised your vibration. You have become more spiritually aware and awakened. Both of you have, during the time that your person has been this hermit in this place of isolation and self-reflection. And this gives this connection greater sustainability for this long-term partnership. That is what you want with this person. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need to hear, please? What do we need to know? What is happening here? Be spontaneous. Well, okay, so this Eight of Fire is about being spontaneous, as is this Tower. So this is about your person being spontaneous with you. This first communication is going to be something that you're not expecting. With that Tower card, very much like the Fool, expect the unexpected, because this Tower is about major change. All of a sudden happening. And you may be focused completely on something else when you get that phone call, when you get that text, when you get that message, when someone knocks on your door. This is about just all of a sudden your person doing what it takes to make things different. And they know that they are the one responsible for repairing this relationship. They know that they are the one who did the damage. They know that they are the one who put distance and space between you. They're acknowledging that, and that's why they're judging themselves. But also with this card that says Call, which is the Judgment card, Your person is really hoping that you are going to give them an opportunity for this restart here, for this refresh, for this rejuvenation and restoration of your relationship, because you will see a difference in them when this person shows back up. And if they had, especially with this Ten of Water and the Tower being side by side, if they had commitment fears before, this top row of cards actually, if your person has had commitment fears in the past, they are working through those with these 4 cards, the Two of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Tower, and the Hermit. All they have to do is burst out of this hermit mode and start showing up and talking to you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? Romantic love. This card comes with number 39. And this spontaneous was number 31. Not sure anyone resonates with those numbers. These are mandalas, guys. The frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience with and reflection of a conscious lover. Okay, now romantic love is this Two of Cups, actually, this Two of Water. That is all about romantic love. But what this is saying as well is your person desires this romantic partnership with you. It is part of your journey to be together, because this also says feel whole and complete. Your person doesn't feel whole or complete without your presence in their life. Do you feel whole or complete without your person not being in your life? Probably not so much, right, guys? The truth is, you complete each other. Yes, like in that movie. Oh my goodness. Okay. Tom Cruise says it to Renee oh my God. Tom Cruise says it to Renee Zellweger. You complete me. You complete each other. What is the name of that movie? I cannot believe I can't remember that right now, but this is what happens to me when I get in psychic brain. Logical brain does not function so well. So let's see. So what your person is saying here is their life is not complete without you. And this is what they have gained greater understanding, awareness of, with their breakthroughs that they've been having during the time that you have been away from each other. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know about what's going on with this situation, please? Be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. This card comes with number 40, which resolves to 4. And with that 4 of fire there as well. 4s are the number of stability, guys. So as you rebuild this relationship, there will be greater stability here. But isn't this a beautiful image here? All of the planets. We see Saturn, we see the moon, we see the sun. And that actually looks like it's heading towards that eclipse. You guys don't forget there is a solar eclipse on the 2nd of October. And we are in between the 2 eclipses right now. So if your emotions are on overdrive, or if you're having a lot of dreams at the moment, it is because of the energy of the planets. Be in the present. Live in this moment and experience everything that you are in this present moment. Try not to focus so much on the past because it's gone. Instead, focus on the present. The power of now is very important, but also dream of the future. And this is about truly dreaming of this future connection between you and your person. Of course, because your person is doing that. That is definitely here with the cards that we have in the reading. Your person being able to see with greater clarity than they ever have that yes, we belong together. I need to do something about this. I need to take action. I need to fix this because my life does not feel whole or complete without your presence. And that is what your person is saying here. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? What messages does the universe want to share with us today, please? The butterfly. Well, this very much supports what's going on with your person, evolving and growth. And things are changing for your person because they have been doing a lot of inner work. But also this says the next phase and your person desiring to get to this next phase with you. The next chapter of this story. Only this time, as with that 10 of water, it will have a happily ever after ending. No more of this disconnect or discontent in this relationship for you and your person. Healing the inner child, and perhaps both of you have had to do some work to heal that inner child. Having a wounded inner child is something that takes work. It is difficult to work through those things. If you didn't get the love or support or encouragement or validation from your parents when you were a child, yes, it is a difficult thing to go through and process. But it's also about releasing the past. And this is part of what your person has been doing during the time that they are in this hermit mode, where they are going through the growth they need to go through so that they can show back up for you and be this healed, evolved, transformed partner who has gone through this rebirth process that comes with that Judgment card. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? Coffee cup. I could go with some coffee right now, especially like that. That actually looks delicious. Meeting and talking. This basically tells us your person wants to meet and talk. And they know they need to clear the air. They know they need to put it all out in front of you and explain themselves, explain why they did what they did, explain why they said words to you that were very hurtful, so that you have your own understanding, so that you can put closure on this chapter, not closure on the relationship. It's very important that you heard what I said there, guys, okay? It's about putting closure on this chapter. So this time of separation can come to an end. So you can start this new chapter, get to the next phase. The next phase after separation is about reunion and ultimately moving towards this union that comes with the 2 and 10 of water here. Savoring the moment. And yes, you will savor every moment that you spend with this person as you reconcile and start spending time together again, feeling elevated. Well, yes, you have both gone through this place of transformation that has caused you to elevate your consciousness, that has caused you to raise your vibration. So of course you're going to be in a more ascended space when the two of you start talking and hanging out again. Now, this says building friendship, okay? Do not take apart every word that is on a card, because of course you need to be friends, but it's so much more than that, because this reading started with this romantic partnership, with that 2 of Cups and this 10 of Cups and this romantic love that is here for you and your person as well. You will be friends. You will be lovers. You will be partners. This is about the 2 of you building a strong relationship. And isn't friendship a great foundation for a relationship? I am not talking about platonic friends. I am talking about being friends and lovers and partners and romantic equals. The bottom line here with this coffee cup is your person wants to spend time with you so that you guys can start rebuilding this relationship, because that is what their desire is. Remember, they're going to come at you from out of the blue. say, hey, do you want to go grab a coffee? Do you want to meet? Do you want to go for a drink? Do you want to go for a walk? I want to spend time with you. We need to meet up and talk because I need to explain a lot of things to you here. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? Clock. Okay, so now this card says needing time, cycles and takes time, time to heal and progressing. So what I really feel this is telling us though, because we have this hourglass here, your person is feeling the old tick-tock of time ticking away. And they know that they need to do something about it. They don't want to lose this opportunity to be with you because they already feel what it's like to not have you in their life, which is why they don't feel complete without you. They have used this time to heal. They've used this time to grow and evolve, to have breakthroughs and epiphanies, to be able to see the truth and the reality of everything, to understand themselves, to understand this relationship, while they've been locked away here in this hermit mode, in that self-imposed isolation. But as they make their way back to you, it's about making progress, progressing this relationship, moving it forward, getting it on this forward track that it can go here with the 2 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, and that 8 of Fire. Get it moving. Get it unstuck, and let's make progress, and let's start spending time together. And your person is saying here, I know that I have been taking too long. I am afraid that I have taken too long, and I'm hoping that you're going to still want to talk to me as I start making my way back to you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need to hear for this reading today, please? Shock, sudden change, shocking news, surprise and epiphany, and transformation. Okay, let's break this card down because this is interesting. That Tower card is all about sudden change. All of a sudden, out of the blue, your person is reaching out to talk. That 8 of Wands as well is about sudden change. Now, what is this shocking news? Shocking news could be your person showing up and say, hey, you complete me. I can't stand my life without you. We need to get together now. But it will surprise you. It will surprise you when your person makes their way back to you, because for many of you out there watching, you're very possibly not expecting this to happen, especially if it's been a period of time, a longer period of time since you've heard from your person. But they are doing everything the way they need to make their way back to you. And even though things may have been stuck for some time between you because there's been no contact and there's been no communication and you haven't been able to spend time together, things are about to get unstuck, because all of this reading is about change happening to this connection. And your person showing us here, well, at least what I'm hearing is they are determined to be with you again, because they know that you are the romantic partner they seek, they desire, and love. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? I miss you. Now, your person does miss you, and we have talked about that throughout this reading. But they also want to get it back. They want to gain you back. They want to get this relationship back. I don't like where that card is sitting. I don't want to cover up that beautiful card. We'll just kind of put it here. There we go. But your person misses you just like you miss them. And we've talked about this throughout the reading. They don't feel complete without you. They don't feel whole. You are their missing piece. It's like they have this 2,000 piece jigsaw puzzle and several pieces are missing, and it's you. And that is what they're saying here, which is why they want to do something about this. It's why they want to start rebuilding this relationship. Only this time they will be able to be all in with you. No more games, no more craziness, no more confusion, no more words and actions not being in alignment. This is about your person showing up for you in a very real way, because they have grown up, they have transformed, and as they make their way back to you, you will see this difference in your person. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need to hear for this reading today, please? What do we need to know? Romance. Well, yes, okay, romance is all over this reading. So this card should say building romance instead of building friendship. But you guys understand my take on that, right? It's not about being platonic friends. It is about the two of you building a strong bond within your relationship where you can talk about everything. But this is about your person wanting romance with you, and it is here with the 2 of water. It is here with the 10 of water. It is here with this romantic love card, and it's definitely here with this 4 of fire, which is about long-term partnership for you and your person. That is what all of this has been about, truly. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need to hear, please? Feelings. Your person wants to tell you how they feel, and that could be a bit of a surprise for you guys, especially if they have not shared their feelings with you before. If they've never told you how they felt, won't you be surprised at what comes out of their mouth? If they've never said, I love you, with sincerity, with truth, with honesty, with love, and they say that to you for the very first time, that will be shocking, won't it? And that could be this shocking news that's coming at you from your person. But what this is really about is your person saying here, I am ready, or I'm almost ready. I have been locked away. I have been shut down. And although it has been difficult for you because we're not together right now, I needed to go through this change. I needed to transform. I needed to go through this rebirth. I needed to be able to see things with greater clarity and understanding than I ever had before, because I know that I need to be this partner who can be full on in this relationship with you. And if this is what it's taken for me to be able to be that person, to be that partner, I will make all of this time that we have been apart from each other worth it to you. I want to make it all up to you because I know that we belong in this union with each other. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need to hear, please? What do we need to know? Whoopsie, whoopsie, whoops, whoopsie, whoops. It's just a little bit all that, guys. So for those of you who are new to the channel, if an image comes up that looks like it's a little bit too, well, romantic here, we have to cover that because of YouTube rules and regulations. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. This is about your person wanting to work on this relationship, but more importantly, giving this relationship a chance. And that's what they've been talking about throughout this whole reading, pretty much, right? It is true that that is what they have been talking about. Because that 10 of Cups energy is about a happy, healthy, harmonious relationship. This Buddha card is the 10 of Cups, the 10 of water in this tarot deck, which is the good tarot. That is about a happy, healthy, long-term relationship. And you want this relationship to be healthy. You want it to be happy. And the way things were going between you and your person, for many of you watching, Perhaps it didn't have the chance to be that happy, healthy relationship where it was headed. So your person took a time out. They've gone off to find themselves, to fix themselves, to go through this rebirth and transformation so that they can be the person who can give you this happy, healthy relationship. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What does the universe want to share with us today, please? What do we need to know? Romantic feelings. It's all about romance. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Yes. Your person is acknowledging that, yes, my feelings for you have always been real, and I should have explored them more in the past. I just did not have the emotional maturity to make that happen. But I have grown and changed during the time that I have been in this self-imposed isolation that comes with this Hermit card. And I am ready to accept this relationship. I am ready to show you that I can be your partner and work with you side by side every day to build this healthy relationship. I am going to surprise you though, because I am getting ready to either show up at your house, pick up the phone and call, send you a text, send you a message, contact you in some way, because your person is saying here, it is time for us to be together because I miss you. I'm not complete without you. I have these deep feelings for you, and I wasn't ready for them in the past, but I am so ready for them now because I see and understand that I have gone through this process of change. I have emerged from this cocoon, and I am ready to be this partner who can build this happy relationship with you, because I have always dreamed of a future with you that comes with this card. Be in the present and dream of the future. I just wasn't ready for it before, but I have gone through change. And I know that I might be running out of time, which is why I need to start taking action. And I feel that urgency building within my soul to reach out to you. And that is my plan. That is what I am going to do. Will you meet me for coffee? Can we go for a drink? Can we go for a meal? Can we go for a walk? Whatever is coming from your person, that is how it's going to be. And you will see when you are face to face with them, an honesty and a truth and an authenticity in them as they start to explain their feelings for you, so that you know that they have changed and are willing to show you that they're going to do the work to make this a happy, healthy relationship. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone. Have a great day, guys.